This is one for the all reptile reunion, right? This is a monster battle between two like absolutely brute animal savages, Killer Croc and the Lizard from Marvel. So we got a DC character matching up against this Marvel character, the Lizard, Dr. Curt Connors. And this is a really good matchup because not only do these guys look kind of alike, they got a lot of similarities, right? So let's get right into it, starting off with their abilities, right? Like in terms of strength, they're pretty comparable. Like Killer Croc has been variable between about 5 and 10 tons being his capacity. The Lizard a little bit stronger. The Lizard typically ranks on the low end, around 12 tons, 15 tons, kind of his range. So overall, the Lizard is a little bit stronger. Okay, in terms of durability, which is typically my next overall barometer, this is a good one right here because I think while the Killer Croc is tougher, like his skin is sticking up to resist bullets, but the Lizard has a healing factor. So that means if they're fighting, if Killer Croc does some damage, he's going to heal really quickly. That's really the biggest part of his ability. So I'm going to go a little bit of an advantage on both strength and durability. Now that's going to go to the Lizard. Okay. Now in terms of like their speed and agility, I actually have to go again with the Lizard. Like Croc is powerful, but he's more of a brawler. But he relies on brute force. The Lizard has superhuman reflexes. So he'll be able to outmaneuver, dodge, like whatever. He'll be able to strike first and keep Croc on the defensive. Then the real factor I think, man, is really going to come down to intelligence. Like depending on the iteration of the Lizard, he retains sometimes a lot of Dr. Connors' intelligence, a genius, which makes him a much more tactical fighter. So even in his savage forms, he's got instinctual cunning that I think, like Croc, Croc can be kind of dense, like really, really dense, sometimes even mindless. But, all right, that's nothing to hold him against the pro, right? I like this guy. But overall, like just if I factor all that stuff in, like this is going to be the Lizard the majority of the time. And I mean, with superior strength, speed, and intelligence, I'm going to run him at a very high percentage. Like as long as he avoids Croc's like very predictable but very powerful attacks, he should control this fight like a high success rate. I'm going to say up like around 80% of the time. So 8 out of 10 times these guys match up, I'm going to go with the Lizard over Killer Croc, who is admittedly my man.